Yeah.
Kelly, what do you want to say to your fans?
Breaking news right now on Fox 32. R. Kelly turning himself into police tonight to face 10 counts of aggravated sexual abuse.
The singer entering a Chicago police station on the near South Side just a short time ago. He is due in court tomorrow for his bond hearing.
Good evening and thanks for being with us on this Friday evening. I'm Kristen Nicole.
I'm Rafer Weigel. It's been a bombshell day for the city of Chicago and, dare I say, the nation, with R. Kelly inside a Chicago police station at this moment. He's facing 10 counts of aggravated sexual abuse. R. Kelly surrendered to police tonight at the 1st District Station at 17th and State. Kelly is charged with sexually abusing 4 victims. Prosecutors say at least 3 of them were minors.
The first allegations about R. Kelly having sex with minors surfaced 21 years ago. He went on trial on child pornography charges in 2008 and was acquitted. Dakari Turner is live tonight at the police station with tonight's breaking developments. Dakari.
Yeah, as you mentioned, R. Kelly is now inside this police station after arriving here a short time ago and walking in with his attorney and surrendering to authorities inside. He sat for several minutes inside a black van before emerging to a flood of cameras after driving here from his West Side studio. What do you say to the black women of Chicago? We're here when that happened. You're taking a look at video of that exact moment. It has been a long day for Kelly and his legal team. Kelly is charged this morning with those 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual assault. His attorney says they came as a surprise, speaking moments ago and proclaiming Kelly's innocence.
Fortunately, the state's attorney now succumbed to public pressure, from grandstanders like Michael Avenatti and Gloria Allred, and brought these charges. Mr. Kelly is strong, he's got a lot of support, and he's going to be vindicated on all these charges.
And after the charges were announced by the Cook County State's Attorney this morning, high-profile attorney Michael Avenatti held a news conference himself. He says he represents 2 alleged Kelly victims and 2 people he calls whistleblowers, whom he says were in R. Kelly's camp for years. After being contacted, he says he began an investigation last April, and that investigation, he says, turned up a VHS tape recorded sometime in the late 90s that he says depicts R. Kelly engaged in sex acts with a girl they both verbally acknowledge is just 14 years old.
We are aware of 2 other tapes in existence, one of which we have recovered, the second of which we are in the process of recovering. I am highly confident that Mr. Kelly will be convicted. I am confident that he will be convicted in other jurisdictions as well, and he will rightfully die in a prison somewhere, whether it be in Illinois or elsewhere in America.
Now we expect R. Kelly to be due in bond court tomorrow afternoon. Reporting from the near South Side, I'm Dakari Turner, Fox 32 News.
All right, Dakari, thank you for that report. Meanwhile, R. Kelly has a long history of these kinds of allegations. Back in 2002, he was charged with child pornography after a videotape surfaced allegedly showing him having sex with an underage girl.
It was first reported on by 2 Chicago journalists, and our Dane Placco spoke with them tonight about the latest charges.
There's no joy in this. You know, journalism's failed for 18 years. Nobody else picked up this story.
Former Sun-Times reporters Jim DeRogatis and Abdon Palish attended today's news conference announcing charges against R. Kelly with mixed emotions.
I'm glad somebody got him.
Beginning in December of 2000, the 2 journalists began reporting stories about Kelly's sexual encounters with underage girls. In 2001, DeRogatis began receiving anonymous tapes showing Kelly having sex with underage girls and turned those tapes over to police. Kelly was charged with child pornography, but was acquitted by a Cook County jury in 2008.
Had the trial been handled better, had the judge allowed in more of the information about the pattern of conduct, everything that we were writing about, it might have been a different result.
After the trial, DeRogatis continued to investigate Kelly's encounters. The 2 journalists were featured in last year's documentary, Surviving R. Kelly, that prompted State's Attorney Kim Foxx and others to take a new look at the case.
What it says to me is the 48 women whose names I know, every aspect of our society, starting with the justice system, let those women go. You know, they're calling me and they're saying thank you. They should be calling law enforcement and saying thank you. And I'm sure they were appreciative of this indictment today.
Dane Placco, Fox 32 News.
DeRogatis has written a book called Soulless, the case against R. Kelly that is set to be released in June. We will continue to follow developments from the R. Kelly case, including his bond hearing tomorrow in Chicago. You can see that coverage beginning tomorrow morning on Good Day Saturday, beginning at 7 a.m.